Hey, what's up everyone, here on Smash Club Gaming. This is my second upload ever to this channel. I haven't uploaded in quite a while to this, but I got this gameplay up on my channel a few weeks ago, and I thought it was pretty special. It's definitely one of the better gameplays I've got. It's a 101 kill and 3 death gameplay using the Scorpion Evo with no attachments, and I guess a lot of people thought it was pretty impressive because I had the Scorpion Evo with no attachments, which is fair enough because, I mean, I was just sort of grinding for the gold camos, and I wasn't really thinking about playing that much. I guess it's just one of those gameplays where you're sort of just in the zone, and I guess I sort of was in the zone for this whole session because the game after this I actually got like an 89-4 gameplay, and yeah, so there's not really that much to talk about in terms of the gameplay. I'm sure you guys have heard it all before. I mean, I pretty much just got my first orbital VSAT, that sort of earned me my dogs and swarm, and then they just sort of earned each other over and over, and it just all sort of worked out pretty well for me. There were a few moments where I got pretty lucky, as with every gameplay really, but I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. And if you want to see more, there are some awesome other gameplays on my channel, and yeah, make sure you check them out if you enjoyed this one. But anyway, when I did the commentary for this gameplay on my channel, I was talking about rushing in Black Ops 2, and I gave some tips about the game, and I tried to make them tips that I hadn't really heard before from other commentators, because really, what's the point in bringing up those points that you've heard before? It's just sort of regurgitated stuff. So the first thing about actually getting this gameplay, I thought, was my gun selection. And even though it wasn't exactly the perfect class for getting a gameplay like this, I thought the gun was actually an interesting choice, because on this map, this is definitely one of the best maps for me. I always seem to play well in it. A lot of my gameplays on my channel come from this map. And part of the reason is because I always use an SMG when I'm playing on this map, and specifically in this case I was using the Scorpion Evo, which is one of the highest fire rate guns in the game. It's actually equal highest with the Chicom, and that makes it a really good gun for lots of close range engagements. And I found if you play this map right, like by staying on this same side of the map, I actually made a commentary on my channel giving a tutorial for this map, because I have so many gameplays for this one that I thought I might sort of try and share my knowledge about it, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. So I think if you sort of try and stay on this side of the map, generally you'll find yourself with a lot of close range engagements, and that's the reason why a gun like the Scorpion Evo is going to be such a good choice for you, because a gun like that is made to sort of thrive in close range engagements, and it definitely does. So if you stay to the right side of the map and use a close range gun like the Scorpion Evo, or pretty much any of the SMGs, but the Scorpion Evo is a very good choice due to its high fire rate, then you'll probably do pretty well. Also, another aspect of this gameplay that was really important to me actually getting it was my kill streak setup. So like you can see, I had the classic orbital VSAT, dogs and swarm, and I know a lot of commentators have sort of recommended that, but I've never heard a commentator sort of explain the reasoning for it. And firstly, the orbital VSAT is probably the most important part of the whole setup, and the reason why the orbital VSAT is so important is because it really helps you get to those other 2 kill streaks. And the orbital VSAT obviously is going to tell you where everyone on the enemy team is, and that'll make it a lot easier for you to get to your next 2 kill streaks, because if you're a good player, which I'm sure most of the people watching this video are, you should be able to stay alive for the majority of the time the orbital VSAT's up. And you just need to sort of remember that the orbital VSAT isn't going to give you any sort of damage or health boost, which a lot of people seem to think it will. It doesn't mean you can sort of sprint into the enemy spawn, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. You still need to play carefully and sort of play smart, but you can sort of move around a little bit more than usual, because obviously you know where everyone is. But like you guys can see in the gameplay right here, I was just sort of waiting for the round to end, and this spot right here that I'm in is actually a really good head glitching spot. You can sort of just wait there and wait for the enemies to funnel through that door, and I pretty much got a triple kill right there. And you probably noticed that I saved my swarm and dogs for the next round, just to make sure I got the full use out of them. And like you can see right there, my swarm manages to kill me on my kill streak, which is a bit of a shame because I'm still going for that nuclear tag. I still haven't got one. My highest kill streak is 28 before my swarm killed me, which actually happened the very game after this. And yeah, that's pretty disappointing. Anyway guys, the other sort of important factor to getting a gameplay like this is luck, and I know that sounds pretty bad, pretty stupid, not a very good tip, but it's sort of true. I mean, you can't really get a gameplay like this without luck. I'm sure I've had plenty of gameplays, and I'm sure most of you guys had some too, where you sort of just get to your V-star, you think you're doing well, and then maybe you choke and you die or something. And I mean, it's gonna happen, you can't really avoid it, because Call of Duty isn't a perfect game, but I think if you just keep trying, you'll eventually get there, and you know, you'll get to whatever your goal is, be it, you know, 100 plus, or maybe you just want a really high KD gameplay. It doesn't really matter, but obviously there is that element of luck that you do need to get some of these gameplays, and you can see right there in the gameplay was a perfect example of me sort of backing up just because, you know, just because I had a VSAT didn't mean I was invincible, and I managed to get both kills and pick up my dogs because of my smart plan. And another perfect example of using that head glitching spot in the middle of that room, because the beauty of that spot is you can actually watch all 3 entrances to this room. You can watch from the B flag and then from either side of the B flag. You just need to try and make sure you don't have multiple people coming at you at once. And yeah, so anyway guys, the video is wrapping up now. I think I get a couple more kills with my dogs, a couple of kills on the flag, and I just get my 100th kill. I think this is actually my first 100 kill gameplay that I've ever got in Call of Duty, so I guess it was pretty impressive to get it using a Scorpion Evo with no attachments. But anyway guys, thank you very much again to Team GBR for letting me upload to their channel. If you guys want to see more of this, make sure you come over and check out my channel. I upload just about once every 2 days, and usually they're pretty consistent, pretty good gameplays like this one. So anyway, the final score was 101 kills and 3 deaths. You can see I unmute everyone to try and do some trash talking, but no one had their mic on. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys on my channel soon. Peace.